Hey guys, so we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more help with this Breezeway app. This video is going to be catered towards the housekeeping staff, cleaners, and someone who's working their way up to be an inspector, handling those little extra tasks that are necessary. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to start with how to just get into Breezeway. All right. So what you're going to do is download your app, make sure that you're all set, put it in a folder like I do, or, just save it to the top screen of your phone. Once you arrive to the property, what you're going to do is log in. Okay. And you're going to see where you are today. Since it's 5:30 at night, obviously, I don't have any more tasks today. I completed all my assignments. But tomorrow, it does look like I have some. So, and you can do this, for future reference. You can always see what's going on in your week ahead, because I will be assigning you weekly tasks and daily cleans, and that will all be here in your tasks list. All right. All you got to do is hit this little ellipsis thing, a little stackable, and then you're going to go into my tasks, and this is the page that pulls up. Okay. So we're going to start with housekeeping minor maintenance, and this would be a house-specific task, or say you were off that day and you asked or requested for some extra hours and I had something to do. I would go ahead and assign it to you here, and you would find it. You would go ahead and open it up. It's not going to be like a typical checklist. It's going to be a specific requirement or task to the house. So tomorrow, we did order a new ironing board, a steam mop, a couple extra things after the deep clean. So that got delivered to the house, and Sheena has been assigned to go ahead and put that stuff together. So what we're going to do here is just take a look at the task. We're going to start it. All right. Mine was already started, but you can pause and start. See, just like that. I like to just keep it running. It's easier that way. It gives you an estimated time of about how long you were on the property. You can keep track of your hours that way. It's very helpful, actually. So it's always best to just hit start when you get to the front door. All right. So we're going to read the description here. So with the description, it says that Sheena is going to be setting up the ironing board and setting up a steam mop. She's also been tasked with a light dusting and making the home smell fresh, and do a nice thorough mop out before the guests arrive. And you're going to see these little weird acronyms and, abbreviations that I use on my end. EC means early check-in. So this has been assigned to her before 11 a.m. Okay, so she's going to get there a little bit early. So then you're going to go ahead and you're going to open your requirements. All right. And she's going to go ahead and check the thermostat, make sure that that's 76. If it is, she's going to hit yes. Take a picture of it. You can always take a picture of anything you do. And I actually prefer this. So after you're done cleaning a room, a bathroom, a tub, a shower, just go ahead and take a photo. This is a time for you to go ahead and show your work. So, for example, if a guest, messages us on one of our applications and says, hey, I checked into the house and it was dirty. The floor was dirty. And then they're sending pictures, or, they found trash or hair. And, we can rebuttal that with these photos that you guys are uploading. So if the better and more photos you're taking, it's basically you're covering your butt, okay? So in this specific house, we don't have a dehumidifier. So in this instance, we would go ahead and hit not applicable, and it does not exist, all right? This is just helping us build the houses. If it doesn't have it, just make sure you're doing this, okay? Because it's important. It doesn't have a humidifier, so it doesn't exist there. Miro, they do have a grill, yes. Charcoal grill. Is the furniture good? How's the wood? The condition of your, dressers, your drawers. You got missing cabinetry, missing handles on your drawers. say for example, you were missing a knob. I don't know, something along those lines. I'm trying to find something broken here in front of me that I can just show you. Take a picture of it. Either way, actually, you know what? Yes. Hold on. So that would be like not such good condition. It's like chipping. I mean, that's very, very minuscule. But say it was on a larger scale there. Okay, say it was like bigger. All right. What you're gonna want to do is just take a snapshot of that. You know, the wood conditions is good, but it's not great. Okay. So a great example here, fireplace. None of our properties actually have these now, but as we pick up more properties, this could be a future amenity that we offer. So, you know, we could just go ahead. Is the fireplace working? Have the ashes been cleaned out? Yep, everything's all good. Boom, bam, we're taking a picture there. Okay, checklist. If it hasn't been done, clean it out. But let me go ahead and back up here because, like I said, this doesn't exist. So we want to make sure. Wood stove doesn't exist. All right, pots and pans. So go ahead, make sure that they're clean. Make sure you check the dishes. You know, this is just a quick run through in the house while you're there doing this minor maintenance task, which was up here in the description. All right, which you originally came to the house for. Just go ahead and run through the list here. Make sure that the bathrooms are clean, that everything's good in the house. Nothing's, you know, it's had a full walkthrough before these guests come in. Obviously, myself or Haley has been walked through this house, and it has been cleaned already. A lot of the times when you are getting assigned these types of minor maintenance tasks, the house will already be cleaned or turned over. You will just be going in for a light touch up or a house specific task, like what we got up here with the setting up the ironing board and such. Okay. Next, you're just going to move over to your linens. I just ask that you take a picture of all your beds. Stand back at the door. Boom. How's the bed look? Just going to take a nice photo of how that would look. Looks great. All right. And then you're going to go ahead and hit that. So we're going to just work through this for learning purposes really quickly. And I'm going to show you how to make sure that all of these numbers up here, you see 22 or 23 under the requirements, it means we're missing one. So what we got to do is go ahead and figure out where that is. So we're going to start from the top. And what you can do, this one's green, hit this little arrow here, bring it up. All right, we're bringing it up. That's green, good to go. So it looks like this is what we were missing right here in the furniture because it says 1 of 2 in orange. Boom. Do we have any spots? Do we have any stains? Let's go ahead and check. That's a little stain there. Little bitty one. Okay. So, you know, you can go ahead and write a note. I prefer, since the guests are checking in at this instance, if you are finding stains and such like that, just spot treat it. Like, it's very simple. Hot water, soap, and a sponge. Okay. So it looks like we are 23 out of 23 over here. The task, it's not going to really take you about 6 minutes to do. It's going to take you longer than that if you're working through it. But since we didn't just work through it, and this is for learning purposes, you're going to see the time it took you to complete the 23 tasks. And then we'll go ahead and hit complete. Boom. All right. If you want to add any notes about the house, house specific notes. I am not really interested in hearing about your partner, who you clean with, the team leader. Like, that's great and all. If you want to hit me up on a personal note for that, that's fantastic. But here, let's just keep it professional. I would like you just to keep it maintenance related, house related items. Okay. Boom. So now, I hope this was helpful for, picking up a task. This type of template would be used if you were going to a house, maybe you were assigned both a departure clean and a house specific task, you'll see that here, both of those. All right, so what we did, and it could be at the same house, most likely will be for those of you who are not like working your way up to being inspectors or team leaders, or okay, so yeah, that's how that works. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm going to go ahead and give you a thorough walkthrough on the departure cleaning housekeeping checklist. All right, we'll go through step by step in the next video on that. But again, this is how that